All right, so hi everybody. Uh, so what we are doing today? Oh, let me just close everything first and pull up the terminal. Okay. Everything looks good. All right. So yesterday we have implemented the idea of arena, and by arena I mean that we wanted to have a fixed contiguous block of memory. And for our tensor framework, what we are doing actually is we are uh, not using malloc to allocate the tensors on the run, but instead we are just pulling up a segment of memory from that memory arena, and we're just returning the last byte pointer for the next tensor in order to keep track of the offset that we've used inside the memory. So it was something like that. uh, Get ml, and we reverse lst. So we're working on this file called arena.c, and yeah, there it is. So what we have is we have allocated the arena, and we've defined the size of the arena, and then we've initialized it, and then we've taken uh, the the two-dimensional tensor, and then we've defined a shape, and then we've created a tensor using the arena. So if we see previously, what our method would look like was something like that. Tensor create. Yeah, it was something like this. It was just taking the n dimension and shape, and then it was just creating a tensor of some random values depending upon if they're integer. Well, sorry, they're all float values. Yeah, they're all float values, right? So yeah, previously it was working like this. We were allocating the tensor, and right now what we wanted to have is we just wanted to create an arena, memory arena, and there we just want to pull some space for every tensor. So tensor create new, and tensor is this. So let's experiment if this new method is working or not. So in case if I go here, arena.c, and what did I do here? So tensor create new, tensor size. I traversed it and I checked that everything was working. So if I, in case if I want to print everything inside the tensor, and let's see what branch this is. So get branch. If I can type it today. So we have arena for our branch, and we are going to commit everything, but we are not going to merge this into the main because we don't want to mess our existing code. Um, and what notification did I receive? So yeah, we have the branch arena activated, and in case we see what we have here is we don't have main arena.c. And in case if I check my run file, and you can see I'm linking all the FFN feed-forward neural network classes, structures, attention structures, and tensor structures over here. So if I just run it, I'll just you know yeah, I'll just print all the values inside the tensor, and if I check why all of them are zeros, yeah, so they should be zero. So we've allocated a tensor using our arena, right? And we have reshaped, we just want to reshape our entire framework in such a way that it just pulls out the chunks of memory from arena, and does operations and creates. Later on we'll be creating a computational graph for that as well, but for now we just want to make everything work as smoothly as possible. Step by step we'll be leading towards that thing. So let's say I just want to create another tensor y, and just why don't I just copy it? Yeah, and yeah. So let's see if tensor matml works here. So tensor z equals tensor matml x and y, and if I quickly check the definition, well, okay, 0. Let's see if it does something. Boom, error. Oh, oh man, it just created a tensor and multiplied it as well. So in case, if I want to shape the size of, check the shape of tensor, and this should be what? Columns, no, rows of x times columns of y. Yeah, this should be a shape, right? And oh, so what shape do we have here? This should be, the output should be the shape should be what? Seek seek length time embedding dimension. That's what I think. The shape of the C is going to be tensor shape Z. Yeah, man. Oh, see, yes. What is the sequence length we have? Oh, yeah, that's right, that's right. So sequence length is 16,000 for now. So our shape is great. It means tensor matmul is working. And I'm excited for this. I'm excited for this. And let's see some other methods. Let's check for some other method as well. So this is our tensor. Let's check attention. So this is actually the attention is going to be the second step. So after tensor abstract, we have attention forward pass, and let's see if attention forward pass works for this if we create tensors using arena and not the typical way we were doing it. So right, attention to, oh man, so then, yeah, are you serious? Oh man, are you serious? Yeah, we have attention. So MHA forward. What does this thing do? So we have tensor, which will create, this is a target tensor. And if we check, that's how we create the target tensor. This is actually the tokens, and tokens will pass these tokens here. If you guys just excuse me for a second. Oh man.